Okay, now they're in the cart. I'll show you how that fits. Okay, the shafts should pretty much come up to around the shoulder right here. If you go straight across, it would come to there within an inch, either give or take. The movement you want a little bit of movement, but not a lot of movement. If you got no movement, it's kind of too tight. If you got too much movement, then it's too loose. You want them to be height-wise around the pivot point of their shoulder. And then distance-wise, you want to be able to put about your hand in there a little bit, almost, just to give them a little bit of breathing room. Okay. Now the back, you don't want it running up on them or anything like that. Make sure you're far enough away. The easiest way to tell on that is when they walk by you, you'll see. I use load check when I tell them that, because when I were on trails, I would check for anything falling out of the load. So that way they would pass me by and I could check to make sure everything was flowing right. Now, an important thing you need is these brake pads right here. You can get them, they're just the corners of hoods from aftermarket companies. Go to any body shop, they'll gladly give them to you if they have them in there. Don't go to a real high-end shop like Porsche or anything like that, because they don't use aftermarket parts because they don't make them for those. But you'll have the regular stock brakes if you're using Dogworks brakes there, and then you put these in front of it to make this bigger. I've seen tennis balls used too. But you want to make sure you've got something there, because if it slips over, I saw it in a burner test, one side had slipped over, they stopped for water, the woman put it on the other side, over behind it. I tried to tell her no, she didn't listen. Come down a hill, 80 pounds went into the dog. Luckily the dog didn't get hurt or anything like that. So make sure you don't do anything like that. Now, easiest way to fit the cart is actually to measure where you kind of want it before you put the dog in. Then set it up and then put the dog in. Make sure your dog is ready for a cart. Don't just put it in. If you need help introducing, go to people. Either go to, if Newfie people won't help, which what a surprise that would be, go to Rottweiler people or go to Bernese Mountain Dog people. I'm sure we don't have the only nice burner people in the country. They will be more than willing to help you. And in exchange, you can steward for them. They always are looking for stewards, and they'll be very happy for you to steward for their test. And basically, that's about it. And the other thing on the belly strap, one more thing, is on the fit of it, you want to be able to just put your hand in there, but that's it. If you can't put a finger in there, it's too tight. If you can put too much in there, it's too loose. And that's kind of important because that's what stops them. Okay? And don't forget to pay your dogs. Union rules.